Hey guys, this is Oshi and this is going to be a first impression walkthrough of the Neomoon Pocket Edition because I got this as a gift from a friend and I hope I'm on my screen. At least somewhere on the screen because this one is a tiny, even for me, which I don't mind. I have small hands and I can still work with pocket-sized decks, even though they are not my preferred size. But I'm happy to have them at least in this size in this instance. So this is a Rider-Waite-Smith inspired, or not inspired, that's not a good word. It uses the Rider-Waite-Smith system, but it has its own little take on the characters, and it tells a story which I really like. And it has a tag box, but it's not a bad one. It has this flap part which allows you to get the cards out more easily. There was no little white book, but you can download a full guidebook from Pixel called the artist website. I find it on their Etsy shop, I think, but I will link the Etsy shop in the description, hopefully, so you can go through and go there and check it if you want to, if you like this deck. I didn't read the guidebook yet, but I had to peek because the court cards are renamed, and I wanted to know when I was putting the deck in order which one came after each other. And I checked, and there's a little text and introduction to the deck, and I just wanted to read just a few sentences so you will know what to expect from this deck. So, Neomoon tells the story of corporations without restraint, benefiting the few immortals living above a plate that separates them from the poverty-stricken masses below. With the arrival of a strange neon full moon, magic returns to the world and brings with it hope for the upending of the oppressive power structures of the city. So it has a cyberpunky theme to it, which I really like. And when I mentioned in one of my previous videos that I was looking for sci-fi decks, this was one of the suggestions. So it was kind of cool that, and synchronistic, that my friend offered me this deck before that. So she didn't know. It was, just separate. So this is the size. This is an Oak Eshenthorn, which is a regular side card. So you can see, I think it's standard tarot deck size. I never know. I don't have a standard RWS deck, but I kind of feel like it's time I need to get one. But it's much smaller and thinner. But if you have small hands, you can work with it very well. But I think I'm going to hold up a bit so you can see more, because I can't lower the camera more down because technical difficulties. Okay, so this is the Fool, and as per usual I won't check the guidebook for every card, because then this walkthrough would be 4 hours long, and it's gonna be long. We know me. I mean, come on, it's already 4 minutes in almost. So the Fool, stepping outside and looking above and not minding your steps. And we have all the traditional symbology that we need. We have the dog here, we have the rose, and even a rucksack in this case, and the looking up and stepping above something that we don't know if there's anything, or if this person is stepping into even a death. We just don't know. So and with the majors, there's a number in the right up corner, and there's the title in the left. And yeah, it's different than how the minors are done. And this is the back with obviously moons, because you have to have that. It's a very bright pink, by the way, the color, and I really like that. I like the purple and the pink. This combination with the black has a really neon-y, but really good, not that type of neon where it hurts your eyes when you look at it too long. At least I don't think so. So the Magician, but I forgot to lower my shades, so even though you can see, I'm kind of blinded by the sun, which is interesting, doing a walkthrough on a Neomoon deck. Blinded by the sun. Take what you get from it. So I like that the infinity symbol is a tattoo. I really like when someone has that hair. I mean, I don't have a good skull structure for that hairstyle, but I appreciate it. And there's I mean, this person could be holding a tarot card. I don't know about the... I think the minors are, the suits are renamed as well. But you have everything you want, but it tells a story. You can see the story in it. There's definitely this cyberpunk feeling. And by the way, this is the creator that created the Lost Hollow Tarot, which is high on my wish list, by the way. But if you don't know that one, you should check it out, because that's also a really cool deck. So I'm really happy that I have a deck from them. High Priestess. And at first I thought that, they were facing this, this direction, and this is the face, but there's the legs, so they are facing that way, and we don't see their head or face. They're standing in the window, so we're looking at the High Priestess from behind, which is a very interesting point of view. The Empress, not a pregnant one. It looks like a younger person, but I kind of like that, the trees on this place behind her, because there's probably not much nature going on. Ooh, hello there. Yeah, it's a really cool way to use the modern technology to display symbols that's, in the original one. The Emperor, I like that pointy beard. And I really appreciate the stature, because it looks, confident and relaxed and in tune, maybe, meditating even. Ooh, we have the Hierophant, who looks a bit more like on the shamanistic side. Neo-shaman. I think I read a book where that was one of the characters. I mean, in the Shadows Cave, no, that's the tarot. The Shadow Run, the book series. I will hopefully put it on the screen if I remember, but there's a really good not trilogy. I think it was more than that, but maybe the original was 3 books, but I really like the first and the second book, and which uses magic, and it combines fantasy, magic, and sci-fi really well. The Lovers, with not necessarily human beings, which I appreciate. Summon the Chariot. Sitting on a bus. Strength is 8 in this deck as well. Ooh, looking into the mirror, seeing the lion. And the infinity symbol here is a graffiti, which is really cool. It kind of looks like that, this person is using. And it has pointy ears, so it's probably an elves or something. Elves. Why did I use the pure? Whatever. Why do I even try to speak? The Hermit. Ooh. I like that this symbol of, the star is everywhere on loudspeakers. Because it could be that, this person is hiding, but the information is out. I already have an idea what I'm gonna use this deck for, besides, doing readings. 10 is just fortune, so it's not the wheel, but we have the wheel here. And we have all the 4 elements of Aquarius here. I'm assuming, I mean, I know Aquarius, so that's why I listed. But there's Leo and Taurus, and which one is the fourth? Fixed element. Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, and Virgo, maybe? I don't know. Whatever, I'm assuming it's there, I just can't see it. Yeah, there. Oh, okay, it's over there. Scorpio, okay. Yeah, I don't know my astrology. I know, don't scream at the screen. Heaven is justice. Very interesting. Ghost in the machine, huh? The Hanged is the 12th card, obviously. It takes quite a lot of time to do those knots, isn't it? But kind of interesting because I was expecting it to be more of like, you know, connected to the cables, being part of the system, getting hooked up on alternative realities. But yeah, that's just what I read in books. That has Bishop paid off. That's Zed Elim. I don't know. Not Elim. Don't know. Kid Cool. I don't know what those are. But it's an assassin, which is interesting. Nature's assassin is death, pretty much. Temperance. With robotic arms and a wing in the background. Oh, we have the devil. Yeah, I like that. The Tower, which is, I'm assuming, belongs to those who are, you know, the oppressors. There's a figure, part of the lightning bolt, which is interesting, kind of signaling that if you're in power but you're not there for the right reasons, you're gonna get demoted to be politically just correct and nice and whatever. The Star. Okay, I'm not sure what I think about the Star yet, being, as you know, my card, so I have to decide how I feel about this Star card. And we have the Moon, the Neomoon. Oh wow, okay, that's an interesting collage of a person. But we have the elemental symbols and astrological symbols over there as well. The sun with a baby connected to the system. Judgment. Interesting. I like the wings. I'm quite curious about, you know, reading the whole guidebook and the story. And we have the word. Really cool. Okay, so Ace of Swords. Swords are arms, I think, but I'm gonna check because I can't remember. Of course, it's not in the order that I have. So yes, swords. Okay. So Ace of Arms is Ace of Swords. I mean, it was obvious, but I didn't want to assume and then just realize that it's not. So yeah, with the, I mean, the it's not the difference, but I kind of thought that it was different, but I just kind of remembered wrongly. So here you have the suit, and then there you have the number, or, you know, the name. Two of Swords. Quite typical. I'm trying to be a bit more, you know, faster. Three of Swords. Ooh, that hurts. For sure. The 4. Meditating in the middle of who knows what. Could be that. Kind of feels like it's the same person. No, it's not. Okay, the 5 of Swords or Arms. The 6 with a boat. Leaving with the baby as well. And the water suggests that, you know, it's not an easy ride. The 7 of Swords. I like the facial expression, like, do, I have all your weapons. 8 again with the bondage. But there's one in its hand. But interestingly, you know, there's other people who are holding up the rest. The 9. Ooh. That doesn't seem fun. The 10. And then we have the apprentice as the page. So the titles were changed, so it's gender neutral as well, which is always appreciated. We have agent as the knight, and it's easy because, you know, it has a motorcycle, so you can still have a horse. That's even nice. Oh, look at that. The supervisor is the queen. I like the hair a lot. And then we have the executive as the king. With huge sword. I mean, how can you go to fight with such a, you know, a sword that doesn't have a polished edge? I know it's artistically it looks good, but in a fight. Oh, there's a butterfly. Interesting. Okay, and then we have the Zend, which I have no idea what it means, so I'm sorry if it's a word that I'm supposed to know. Yeah, Zends are pentacles. Okay, I have no idea if it's a an actual. Oh, it's the e-currency of the city. Okay, so I was like, I don't know the word, which is not a bad thing. Just, you know. And there's the elemental symbol for it, which is good. You know, you have money, pretty much. The 2 of Pentacles. Interesting. Not necessarily see the juggling aspect of the card. Not immediately, at least, but, you know. That's why you know, read the guidebook, because there could be hints that would or there could be a description that would be like, hey, it's this and that, and then you're like, oh, okay, I can see that. 3 of Pentacles working together for sure, and there's 3 here with the Z. There's the 4. Interesting. Okay, we have a 5. Are they not able to go inside? They doesn't seem like, you know, that lost and outcasted. They don't look like that. Doesn't mean they are not, because the story might be there. You know what? Let's check. I mean, I wanted to check one card, so let's check the 5 upright, because it has reverse meanings as well. So the upright is poverty, isolation, aid, generosity, insecurity. Interesting. You ever spend some time in the barrens, you start to understand the real price of things. A few rags patched together can stave off the cold. A sustenance pill nicked from supply lines can keep someone moving even if the hunger never leaves them. A spare boot can be the difference between losing a foot or keeping it. Here you can scrunch or swipe those things for free, but you give it to someone in the barrens and you see just how much charity is worth to someone who needs it. Okay. The inverted is frigidity, lack of charity, spiritual poverty. Interesting that the upright has negative meanings as well. But the inverted is, there are quotes, so but I'm assuming it's from the creator. Or is it from a book? Does it come together as a story? It's a bad scene out here, alright. People look at the barrens and think up reasons why they're too smart to ever end up here. We're all starving, but nobody's starving like those that thought they couldn't possibly ever fall. Yeah, these 4 ended it anyway. It's because ending up here isn't a mistake. It's all part of the way things are structured. You get you get ground down until you can't work, and then you get tossed in the pit where no one can look you in the eye. When you go mad from it all, they say that madness is how you got there to begin with. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people think about homeless people the same way. You know, that they are the reason why they are homeless. And it's just so not true. 6 of Pentacles. Sharing. Pretty cool. 7. All the options. The 8. Working on creating money. Oh, interesting. 9. The 10, watching something that, is it a possibility? Is it just, creating yourself that life? Or looking back memories? Because we have the dog and the person, the guy, but no chick, no lady from the picture. Why did I say chick? Who the hell knows? What does my subconscious wants to say? We have the apprentice, studying, making money. The agent, saving, thank you so much, not rushing anywhere. Being more careful about investing. And then we have the supervisor. Oh, with the bunny, look at that. Cute bunny. Actually sleeping, or is it? Yeah, I think it's sleeping. Being careful and carefree. And then we have a very magician-like executive for this one. And then we have the vials, which is the cups. At least I know that one without looking. And the 2 of cups. We like the symbol here as well. The 3. Different, but friends. regardless. The Four of Cups. Interesting, because the hand is way too not obvious, but you know, it's in front of the person, so it's not above or behind them. It's easy for this person to notice that actually. The 5, you lose. Continue. The 6. And then we have the 7 of Cups. Ooh, we have an actual dragon, which is really cool. I mean, you know me and dragons. And money and other options. And some are spilled as well. That's a really good 7 of Cups. I appreciate that. 8 of Cups walking away. Oh, I like her. 9 of Cups. Looks happy. We have the 10. They look happy. And I like that, you know, I mean, if you want to read it, this can be a relationship, a romantic one between, you know, 3 people, or it can be family, it can be friendship, it can be just more than romantic kind of relationship, because not all of us have that. Some because they don't want, some because they just don't have it yet, or just it's not in the cards for them. But it doesn't mean that you can't find that 10 of Cups feeling with friends and family. Apprentice. Ooh, cool. I think. And the agent, who is not moving. But at least they have a motorcycle. But come on now, move. And yeah, I'm kind of picky about the direction of the horses of the knights, so I like it more when they move forward, which is, it's good because we're behind the motorcycle, than when they move left, which is the best. I'm just, you know, picky like that. Okay, Queen of Cups, kind of. This is what you get if you drink too much coffee. Well, hello there. And you can't really see the cups' faces, which is very interesting with the court cards. The other ones were more exposed. And lastly, we have the wires, which are the wands, right? Yeah, should be. Which is interesting. It looks like a where you either go out and, you know, you hunt some vampires, or an actual wand. 2 of Wands or wires, looking up options on your phone, which is very modern and relatable these days. 3, starting the journey, embarking on a journey. I like that one. Like that one. The 4, having a little party. 5, yeah, they have wands. It's not wire. 6, first place with a really cool motorcycle. And then we have the 7. Interesting. I mean, there's magic, so it should be a wand, right? Just why do you rename the suit if you keep the wand? I like this one. This is, I mean, it looks like Dumbledore's. This could be Harry's. This could be Hermione's. I'm sorry, but when it comes to wands, I'm Harry Potter. When it comes to a lot of things, whatever. Knight of Wands. Interesting. Creating a little symbol, magical symbol. As a protection symbol, which is really cool. And then we have the 10, which can be seen better a bit, maybe from this direction, but yeah, going up, pulling all what you have to pull. And then we have the Apprentice. Ooh, interesting. The Agent, yes, thank you very much, with a lot of fiery passion going forward. This is the guy who won the 6 of Wands. No, kitten. For the Queen, which is supervisor for whatever. And then we have the Executive for the King. Oh, look at that, the tiny, what is it called? Geek in Hungarian. Oh god, I'm not gonna remember. Whatever, you know, this lizard. Sometimes I just, you know, don't remember words. Especially after work, but hey. So yeah, this is the Neomoon Pocket Edition. As usual, the flip through is going to be posted down in the description. And I'm not shuffling, but I can show you 3 cards on the table. So this is how it looks. I think it looks really cool. I like the colors, I like the style, but I'm quite curious how it will read. And I said very confidently that I can read with a pocket deck, but you know, let's see if it's actually true. But yeah, thank you so much for watching and see you in the next one. Bye.